And now this and the question number fifth, I would label it as the easiest of the lot. And the correct sequence for this particular para jumble is 2413, which majority of you are able to come close to it, right? Sorry, so let's analyze all the sentences. So while scientists label parts and define quantities in experiments, the artist's mind searches for patterns, experiencing them as organic, neuronal, visceral, and sensory imprints. Okay. So what the sentence is basically doing is kind of it is contrasting the, you can say, a scientific approach with the artistic approach. Okay. And to understanding the pattern, right? So, and it has the words while, so it is kind of introducing a contrast, right? So maybe the preceding sentence would set up a contrast that needs to be resolved in this context, right? Now let's read the option number two. To the trained eye, British chemist Rosalind Franklin's image show that DNA has a double helix shape, a realization that transform our understanding of modern biology. Okay, probably in case after reading it, you're going to understand that it is kind of an introductory sentence because it is introducing a specific scientific discovery about DNA. Okay. Now, the third sentence, there is, so maybe a probably an introductory sentence. There is even an emoji for DNA. Okay. So, even an emoji for a DNA, that means that it is kind of providing emoji is a light-hearted contemporary reference to DNA, right? Now, let's see the fourth sentence, which says, the repercussions of the discovery may be best appreciated by the, so what kind of the discovery? Okay, now by this time you get an idea that a 2 and a 4 is a block. Now why 2 and a 4 is a block? Because the 2 talks about the realization that transformed our modern biology, that is DNA as a double helix. Okay, now the repercussions of the discovery, okay, discovery of a DNA as double helix, okay, may be best appreciated by molecular biologists, right, mathematicians and physicists, but artists who study the science can unveil new ideas too. Okay, so now we are getting into that these are important for a lot of people connected to science, but it is the artist also who can be benefited. Okay, now then our one sentence makes a sense because it kind of draws a contrast between the scientific and artistic approaches to understanding the discovery, right? And then the closing sentence needs to be third, there is even an emoji for DNA, emoji for DNA. Okay, so the emoji kind of linked it to your artistic mind, and secondly, it gives us a very concluding the paragraph in a very light note. So 2413 is actually the correct sequence. It's an easy question. You should have done it correct.